who would disrupt the hearing? This was supposed to be cut and dry. JR is pleading guilty.
Unless he's not.
God, please tell me this isn't happening. Tell me Nurse Julia slipped me some sedatives in my water and this is all in my head.
Okay, guys, calm down. Let's just see what's going on before we jump to any conclusions.
If you're just joining us, there are major developments underway in the courthouse where Pine Valley young mogul J.R. Chandler was to be sentenced for attempted murder. This hearing was expected to be a mere formality. Mr. Chandler was to plead guilty to the charges brought against him. But we're just getting word of a shocking twist in the courtroom. Apparently, Babe Chandler, Mr. Chandler's wife, just announced to the court her husband did not commit the crime.
Oh, my God.
Don't plead guilty, JR. You can't. You did nothing wrong.
What in God's name are you up to now, babe?
You have given your statement, Mrs. Chandler. In fact, we are all here today because of your accusations against your husband.
My daughter is out of her mind.
I was under the impression this matter had been settled.
This isn't right. She doesn't know what she's doing.
Your Honor, this is an unexpected turn of events for my client as well as for the court.
Who cares what she's up to? Just go with it.
Mrs. Chandler, this court does not have the time or the patience for games.
This isn't a game, Your Honor. My husband is innocent. JR did not try to kill me. I made the whole thing up.
According to our source inside the court,
this makes zero sense. How can Babe say that JR didn't do it? She admitted it to all of us.
About her husband trying to kill
Made
her.
it up?
She's insisting her husband change his plea. No word on how J.R. Chandler is reacting to this shakeup, how it will affect his plea deal, or if this case will now go to trial.
Oh.
Keep your televisions tuned to WRCW.
I'm sorry, I cannot.
I knew it. Babe framed JR. I knew that JR couldn't hurt him.
No way. I'm not buying this.
Ryan, you heard the same report I did. Babe Chandler just admitted in a court of law that she lied.
Erica, it's a crock. She's covering for him. She has to be. Look, JR stood in this hospital in front of Kendall, in front of all of us, and he admitted to what he did. He admitted to almost killing our son, all right? And the only reason that I let him see the light of day is because he said he was going to pay for his crime. He was going to go to prison. But if he thinks that he can bail now...
Order! Order!
Babe, what are you doing?
JR, I made it up. You didn't do this.
Mr. Blaine, is your client entering his plea as planned or not?
If it please, Your Honor, I'd like to request a brief recess to consult with my client.
Does the prosecution have any problem with that?
Oh, none whatsoever. In fact, I have a few questions I'd like straightened out myself.
I'd say that covers just about everybody in here.
The court is in recess for 20 minutes.
All rise.
I almost lost my son because JR wanted Babe dead, and now she's saying that it never happened. And I feel like I just got some more building supplies dropped on my head.
Oh, sweetheart, I hate to say it, but I think you have.
This doesn't make any sense. I talked to Babe, and she was totally behind JR paying for what he'd done.
Oh, honey, come on. By now, surely you've learned that you can't trust Babe Carey.
I think that JR got to her somehow. I mean, nobody believed that he was just gonna stand by and take his punishment. I think he was scamming us, and he must be blackmailing her or something.
Well, maybe he offered her a stack of cash and a plane ride to wherever she can tan year-round. That's all it would take to turn Babe's head.
That's not true.
Okay, now I know I'm definitely hallucinating. Wait a minute. Mother, tell me, it was Babe who took Bianca's daughter, wasn't it? How can you sit here and defend her of all people, you of all people?
I'm not defending her. I'm just trying to figure out what's going on here.
Okay, well, we're not going to fight among ourselves. Kendall, you're still recovering.
I'm not just gonna lie here like the vegetable JR almost made me and do nothing. There's no way I'm just gonna sit back and shut up.
Ultimately, if Babe forgives him, if she agrees with me that keeping him out of prison is the only chance that he's gonna have of turning his life around, well, then I think it's nobody's business but ours. Zach, I am so sorry. But please, try to understand. JR did not mean to hurt Kendall.
Isn't that funny?
I never meant to destroy all the lives I did either.
He knows he made a huge mistake.
Oh, I see, and that's supposed to be enough. You know, JR says, oh, my bad, and what, we just trust that he's not going to have another drink and terrorize another innocent woman?
If I thought that he was really capable of
What
hurting
do you
another
know
human
about
being-
him? I'm sorry. But seriously, you've been back in his life for like, what, 5 minutes, Dixie? Look, the JR that you raised and the JR that we know now are two different people, so you really can't stand there and tell me that he's not going to hurt somebody else.
Doesn't his pleading guilty mean anything?
Honestly, it means he's just having a good day. That's all, because eventually somebody's going to tick him off, and then he's going to have a drink, and then he's going to start plotting revenge or whatever it is that he does.
He won't.
Yeah, so what are we supposed to do? Look the other way?
Zach, life outside of prison is not exactly going to be a cakewalk for JR right now. I mean, he's got to live with what he did, along with other very serious consequences. So if you guys could just...
Just what? Dixie, just what? Let it go? Like you let go what Greg Madden did to you? Because that man took your child, and JR nearly took mine. So one gets away with it, and one doesn't.
Here, wait, please. Listen to me. There has to be another way to make things right. Look, nobody is saying that you should just walk away free and clear without consequences. Please just think where that happens.
Do I get a vote? A guy tries to crush you and you throw him a bone. I mean, I knew you were stupid, babe, but this takes it to a whole new level.
You don't get it, Kendall. JR knows how badly he's messed up.
Do you, JR? Do you really know how badly you messed up? Because if you do, all that stuff you fed me about owning up had better start coming into play right now.
And he's willing to pay for what he did to you, Kendall, but I don't think it has to be from a prison cell.
No one cares what you think, babe. Kendall is the real victim here. And if you two think that you're going to get away with nearly killing my daughter and her baby,
I'm trying to do what's
crazy.
right for everyone here.
To hell with everyone. I'm talking about me and my son. What you did to me and my son. I'm sorry, he cannot get away with this.
He won't.
What are you doing, babe?
Honestly, I have
What is this?
I don't know. I have no idea. All I know is that if JR goes to prison, we'll lose him forever, and I can't let that happen.
Kendall, you shouldn't be here. She should never have left the hospital.
Kendall insisted. No, we're talking about my life and my son's life.
I know, and I'm sorry, but really, we should get you back.
No, not until there's justice for me and my son.
Look, when I told the police that my husband confessed to trying to kill me, I lied.
Okay, you don't honestly expect me to believe you, do you? Look, Mrs. Chandler, I interviewed you myself, remember, in preparation for this hearing. Your story was very confident then.
And I would have said anything. I wanted my husband in prison. But now I don't.
Yeah, okay, if what you say is true, tell me why your husband here has confessed, huh? Why did he sign a plea deal?
Because he was drunk. Babe exercises a good deal of influence over my son. She can make him believe almost anything, especially when he's been drinking. She convinced him that he'd actually committed this crime.
This is ridiculous, Chandler. He confessed to all of us.
And we will testify to that. He felt so bad, he made false confessions to everyone who would listen to him. And he agreed to whatever punishment they felt was appropriate. He had no way of knowing that Babe made the whole thing up.
Dad, can you do me a favor and stay out of this?
My client had no legal representation when he confessed to you. Therefore, the admission of guilt is tainted. All rise. Court is back in session.
You may be seated. Well, Mr. Chandler, you've had some time to consider the situation. Are you ready to enter your plea?
Yes, Your Honor. I'm changing my plea to not guilty.
Your Honor, I move for the dismissal of all charges, seeing that the chief witness seems to have witnessed nothing.
Mrs. Chandler, this is your last chance to change your mind.
JR is my husband, Your Honor. He can't make me testify against him.
Very well.
That's why I did it, Kendall. I had to protect my son. Babe was supposed to walk through that door. not you.
I hereby dismiss all charges against...
Your Honor, there is another witness. Babe Chandler isn't the only one who can put JR away.
You know someone else who has evidence regarding these serious charges?
Yes. We don't need his lying wife. If she won't testify against him, I will. He confessed to me. It was real, and I can prove it.